We're standing here in front of a supermarket with a lot of trucks going in and out, offloading and loading goods. So what we're trying to understand is where this food is coming from. That's not so difficult, but what the impact of the consumption are. So it's very difficult to explain what happens on a particular piece of land by just going there and asking people, because the drivers of that change are often found elsewhere. So they can be found in Brussels, they can be found here in Berlin, they can be found in Brazil, they can be found everywhere. So what we're really looking at is what we call a decoupling of production and consumption. So things are produced one place and consumed somewhere else. For example, pineapples. This one, for example, is produced in Costa Rica, where they produce a lot of sustainable pineapples. And one of the spillovers that has been found is that the pallets, the wooden crates that these things are stacked on and shipped on when they sail to Europe, or flown in some cases even, were produced in Colombia, harvested from pristine rainforest. So you have to make sure that every part of the chain is sort of captured and understood. And the pineapple is a really good example because it is organic, it is sustainably produced, it is in a supermarket here, the consumer is aware of it, but there are some side effects and some spillovers that has not been calculated. For example, the cutting down a rainforest in Colombia to put pineapples on. One way we are exploring all this is via the innovative training network called Humboldt. This is 15 PhD projects, which is coordinated by us here at Humboldt. And these 15 PhD students, they sit across Europe in private companies, in NGOs, and in universities. And that's what we're really trying to do in this project, to educate these PhD students to not only become professors, but also become kind of change makers, capable of going out into private companies, taking their knowledge with them, implemented it in actual practices. We were very clear that we wanted big multinational companies in there. First of all, because they are big drivers of land use change and are big consumers of land use based products, but also because if we really want to do something for sustainability, it is super important to have them on board. Because just changing the habits of some of the big companies can have huge implications for sustainability. What happens on land is extremely important for a range of sustainability indicators. So we need to really understand what is happening on land, what is driving those changes, and how we can manage that towards more sustainability. Whether you drink sustainable coffee, what you shop, where you go, what clothes you wear, has implications elsewhere. And this is the important thing about systemic approach in our research, that what you do here might have implications in China, in Borneo, and in Argentina. And you need to think about that.